Okay, I'm quickly going to show you, we have a very exciting project that we're working on at Printulu where we are basically incorporating a template setup for you so that you can just drag and drop your artwork and you won't have as many problems with artworks because it basically checks some of the artworks for you already. There are a few T's and C's and I'm going to show you that now. So once you've placed your order, you select Open Artwork Designer and add to cart. And then it does take a while to load. So just give it a minute. So there's two ways of actually uploading. So there is, you can either design your own artwork, or you can, if you already have a design, you basically convert it to a JPEG. There are online converters for that. And then you drag and drop. Just give it a minute. So while we're waiting for the setup, the one thing that you need to know about the system is when you are dragging in a JPEG, it will not automatically tell you if your elements are too close to the borders. So ensure that you always have a 3mm inner border or inner margin where you don't have text or images that you don't want to lose, because we do get a lot of those reports. So if you've designed your own artwork and you've actually converted it to a JPEG, you can just add image. And then you just add it in. I'll show you now. There are two things to look out for when you are doing this. So it takes a while to load and drag in because it is looking at the quality of your image, which should always be 300 dpi. If you created artwork in Canva, for instance, you can export it as a high quality PNG. That still makes it RGB, but this system already automatically converts it to CMYK, so it will make your life a lot easier. I'm just going to start dragging this because it takes time to think. Okay. There's one thing you will need to look out for. When you drop your JPEG in, you'll see that it sometimes cuts it off. It's making a clipping mask. So I'm going to show you how to fix that shortly as soon as this is uploaded. Great. Okay, you will see that when I dragged it in, it looks very bright at the moment. That's because the program runs as RGB. So it works as an on-screen type of thing. But when you save it, it will automatically save it as CMYK. Now, sometimes this blue border will cut into your artwork. All you do is you double click on it, you go to the zoom, and you click on it to zoom out so that it fits to the page. I'm not getting that problem now, but it does show sometimes. So you'll see here it says very good image quality. My text is inside, so the gray area is the bleed. Then you want the exact amount of gray area blank or textless around it. That should solve it. And that's actually all it takes. Then you just click on to the preview. Okay. And yet again, we have a bit of German. Okay, so here, if you have a client that you're sending it to, then you can download preview. You must just explain to them that it is still currently showing it as an RGB. This is very, very zoomed in. Okay, so this is very bright colored. It will be much more dull. So I'll quickly show you how the initial design coloring was so that you can just get an idea of CMYK versus RGB. This is the original design. So it will go back to that once it is exported. Yes, so once you've downloaded your preview, you just click done, and then your artwork will automatically be uploaded. Once the order is paid for, the watermark will be removed. So it's nice because you can now send proofs to your client, and that's all there is to it.